to the sun, you're mine, nothing but time to lose. And we'll be running on fumes.
Look left, look right, and I come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right. This what the angles look like. Way up, stood high, taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like.
This what I
Look left, look right, and I come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right. This what the angles look like. Way up, stood high, taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like.
Hello, everyone, and happy Friday night. Happy 4th of July weekend for those of you that are in the U.S. like me and having a holiday weekend. I hope you guys are having a great one. We are about to do a $100 Friday night cash scrim. Woo, let's get high. I'm good. Finally finished. Nice, Tech. I did hop in on and off. Great stream today, Tech. I liked it. All right. In slot 3, Death Zone. Slot 4, R-Type Sheet. Slot 7, or slot 5, 7, Sky Official. Slot 6, Urza Esports. Slot 7, Nitro. Slot 8 are the 4 Kings Region Esports. Slot 9 R15 Esports. Slot 10 Score. Slot 11 Dark Side Night. Hold on, Tech. Slot 12 are the Max Split, Bitless, and Binda Boy. I see you guys. Slot 13 One Verse. 14 Suspect. 15 King Slayers. Slot 16 are the Young Vamp Life. There they are. Slot 17 187. 18 are the Puppet Team. Look at that, guys. Slot 19 Akatsuki. Hello, Johnny. Big fan. Slot 20 Burmese Pythons. Slot 14 or 21. What am I reading? I gotta stop reading DM. Are these Sentinels, and I've got Dominator in my lobby. Hello, Dominator. Slot 22, Ozone Esports. That was a whole lot of work for me, guys. It's been a good weekend. Alright, so we are filling up. We still have all sorts of teams popping on in tech. I've been doing alright. Not too bad. I gotta say, today has really been a good day. No work, holiday, no stress. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, or however he says it. I don't know. People have tried to teach me that, but I don't think my tongue works that way. How about you, Tech? How are you? Alright, looks like we have Sky Esports in slot 24. So let's go, guys. Sky Esports. Obito Ichigo. Here we go, guys. Let me turn this music off. What was that? It's never quiet when you have an animal in the house, or brothers, or sisters. Oh, let me get your drops up. There we go. There we go. Alright, guys, who should we jump with? Let's see. No, Sky's in 24, and I don't know who's in 25. NF. I just noticed that we've got a team 25. I'll have to find out who's team 25. Alright, so let's go with Dom. Dominator. Hello, Dominator. I give him so much screen time as it is, but let's give him some. Akatsuki Johnny, you'll still be my favorite. Alright, guys, let's go. We are going team 25. Are you telling me that now? We're going from the I'll tell you the names. Okay. I'm reading my DM. From Georgia Pole Bay, just north of South George, going all the way down across the hospital, GACA, to the west of Pachinki, over the 12-pack, over Military Base Island, between the observatory and Military Base itself, and we will have some nom-noms off the plane. So let's see. They should be in the channel. Alright. Alright, so now let's see what is going on, guys. Let's see what's happening. It looks like we got all sorts of people jumping off, headed down to the Pacific Coast Highway. Where Lobby 2? I don't think Lobby 2 is being streamed. Sorry, Spy. Alright, so we do have a couple of teams. We've got Urza right over here with, is this one verse? And no, it's Type Shi. Ooh, Type Shi. And now we've also got quite a cluster over the GACA Fields area. Let's see, we've got the Four Kings Region Esports 7 Sky. We've got Young Vamp Life and the Dominator still on the plane. Let's see where Dom is headed. Looks like he is headed over towards the gas station Nova Crates area. So let's scroll in on down below. Let's see what we can see going on. No one went to Pachinki. Look at that. Completely empty. But we do have two teams right over here in GACA. Let's see what's going on elsewhere. The Cube and the Car Wash has a lot going on. And we already lost one up here from Team 25. I'm not exactly sure what Team 25 is all about, guys. And we do have all this craziness that's getting ready to come on down here into crates. Let's see what we can see down here in crates. We do have Team 3, the Death Zone, Sandu right there. And Modelo is right here with Team 13. Team 13 are one verse, and I do see Team 3 just driving right on by. So we'll keep an eye on that for a minute and see what happens over here in crates. And let's go, because I do see the elimination feed going off everywhere. Now we know that Urza was right over here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, they're right over here. Let's go over here and figure this out. Let's see. I cannot see where my buttons are. Everything's been moved on over, so Bisa has been knocked. It looks like we're having some issues over here for Urza. We got Deco Desexy, right? And Terror, they're right over here with Type She. There's Baymax. Baymax is coming on in. I see you, Baymax. Shout out to Baymax for supporting me through all my ups and downs. Hello, Baymax. And it does look like Urza is trying to get on over to... Oh, Baymax, you just saw him, didn't you? DK! Oh my god, guys, it is DK! Look at that! Oh my god, what a big fan! I am such a big fan of you, DK! Oh, hello, DK. Let's see, what did it say? All I heard was my tongue's now... DK! And that brought you running, huh, DK? I missed playing with you yesterday. I was sad. You gotta let me play with you again soon, though. DK, everyone in my chat. What an honor. Huge fan, DK. Alright, so let's get on over to the map. Let's check out what's going on with the rest of the teams. We do have the two teams that are right down in Nova. And we've got all sorts of teams over here outside of zone over by Milton. We have Max Split coming right up and in onto Team 15, which are the King Slayers. The King Slayers. Ooh, he just got the room key. I know that sound. Alright, so it looks like Nightmare coming across the bridge, trying to get some ideas of where everyone is, trying to make sure that his team can come across. And that is for the Sentinels with Dominator. And it does look like the four kings are over here in a fight as well. Let's check in. Oh, guys, we got the Inferno mummy suit on the screen. Look at this mummy suit. Woo, pretty, pretty. And this is the Four Kings Region Esports, and they're sneaking up over here onto Venom, Voids, Aaron, and Boca for 7 Sky. Alright, I do see some more going off on the elimination feed. Look at Nightmare. He's just driving right on through all these teams, just making it his way right across. And there goes Team 20, the Burmese Pythons. So they're going up and around. Let's go. Look at this. He's going to drive right on past him. And who is this? That's Urza going right on past Rain. Four Kings just found Boca from over on the western edge. So that was 7 Sky Boca. Was that who it was? Let me see what's going on over here. Ooh, heard some of that knock. Alright, so Lewis down quite a bit, but 7 Sky Venom going out and around. Let's see. Let me check on what is going on with 7 Sky. They did lose 2 of them, Boca and Voids. Both got caught in this trap. So let's see. Lotus and Scored. Where is this fight? Right on over here. Let's see what's going on over here and see if there's anything that's happening for Score. And I don't think that anyone's going to be able to get on over to him, but if anybody can, it will be the feisty OP. Look at that Lotus Cloudy going right on past. It does look like they're trying to catch on to Lotus Cloudy as he is playing. Ooh, Cloudy coming right up and around. He's right there by Madness. Madness may spray him right out of this car. Look at that. Madness making this car a smoking mobile. Alright, so Cloudy sticking his nose where it didn't belong over there with Score Esports, but making it on out of there. So now we got the rest of the Sentinels coming up and around into the shark skin, but we do have right over there the shark happen. And there we go. My mouth is not working. DK. I need some oil. Alright, so what is going on with the rest of this? It does look like we got the dust zone coming on out of. It doesn't look like they did much down in there, so let me go ahead and put that map back up and over here, because all 4 of them for the dust zone are still standing. And I don't remember the other team. I think it was Team 13 right on over here. One verse. All 4 of them are still standing. And look at this. Another Inferno set. It is not going to be in my closet. I have that feeling. DK, no, I'm a bigger fan. Much bigger fan. And all right, score on the push. Coming right up and in onto the Sentinels. It is just Dominator and Lotus Cloudy. Let me get over to Dom, give him some screen time. Let's see what's going on as they are pushing up and in. I think it is a 4-man push for score. So let's go. Let's see what's going on over here. Hyman, hello Hyman. Big fan Hyman. Alright, so Lotus Cloudy is still up there. We still have all of them for score. We have all 4 still standing. And now we got the Feisty OP just checking out the plaster of the walls, because that's what Feisty OP does. Alright, so Cloudy's still trying to hold off this push as they are coming right up and in on him. Oh, and he got the molly, but the Feisty OP, as soon as we get off of him, is able to find Cloudy, and now Dom is down to about half health, 20 HP, and they are still pushing right up and in. He was able to get that heal up, and he's trying to get those free fires around that edge, and here they come up the stairs. I'm sorry, Dom, but I will see you in Miramar. Alright, guys, we got a donut zone. We are all right here on the main island from Roz over to going all the way around Mount Everest over by school. We got quarry in here, Ferry Pier, and farm going up right onto the school. So let's go on down here, because Dust Zone pulling up onto another team. We got 187 right on top of Suspect right down below, and you guys can see the rotations as they are all coming on in. Let me scroll on over a little bit better. There you guys go. You should be able to see those rotations. And we do have another team that's right over by the bridge. The bridge does have Team 14, 3, and 17 over here by it. Let's check in on Modelo trying to get those shots up onto 9. And I think 9 might have... 9's down to about half health, but he's still keeping an eye on where all of them are for the death zone, as the rest of his team are starting to come up and around. Let's see what M times M. Alright, so what's happening? Let's go on. It does look like the death zone. Zandu down to about 5 HP, eating some of that ammo up for lunch. So let's see, what is Zandu doing over here? He is back up to full health and returning the spray right over onto MM. Does get the knock, but oh, Torpedo coming up and around and able to get those. So let's see, where was that? Where was Torpedo? I just saw him. There he is, right on over here. Trying to get those shots right up and over. Still coming up and through, because there is still Viper up on top of that hill. Let's check in on Viper. I think he is a solo over here. No, we still have 3 for the death zone. After all that, they were able to get on out of there. Only Sandu was taken down, and out. Viper down to about 20 HP now as they are trying. Oh, Viper taken down and out of the vehicle. Alright, so now we are down to the last 2. Corona and Modelo. Now that is something for a holiday weekend. We got all sorts of ice cold beers. Alright, let's go over here and check in on Sky. Ooh, what is going on over here with Sky and 7 Sky? Sky Esports and 7 Sky. Oh, Aaron, Ichigo with that nade right up and over onto that wall. Ichigo, let's go. And let's see what's going on as Team 15 is pulling up and in. Those are the King Slayers. We got Hoops, Ying, Pain, and Jade. Let's check in on Pain, because everybody likes the incoming Pain. Alright. Kind of sounded like a bot shot there. Doop, doop, doop. Alright, guys, let's go. Let's see what's going on elsewhere. We still have a Katsuki coming down from Severny. We do have one verse coming in through the school Yasnaya area. We do have, which team is that? R15 up in Watertown. Just kind of hanging on out. Let's see if they're doing anything interesting. Ooh, they are. They are trying to find the Dark Side Knights as he's getting away with all that fresh level gear. Goodness. Alright, guys, let's see. Headed back up and over towards the slaughterhouse, and let's go. Let's see what's going on next as we are still coming into zone. We still have one from Rain way over here playing for Team 16, the Young Vamp Life. I believe he is the solo at this point. Yes, he is, and he is just gassing up the vehicle, guys. Alright, so what is happening over here? Just as we got off of Watertown, we did have one verse pull right up and in. And let's see, it does not look like they wanted those unexpected guests. That is R15 Esports at the other end. Let's check in on Shaggy. Shaggy Doo. Alright, guys, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. I think you guys can see just about everything. 187 going all the way back over to the East Bridge to come up and around now. That's 200 IQ. Knew that the West Bridge was very locked and loaded. Alright, so we are going, look at that. We've got Pachinki, the gas station, the 12-pack, and the hills to the west of Farm, all in zone. Everybody's going to have to rotate in. We've got one team in zone in a compound right now, and those are the Burmese Pythons. So let's go. Let's keep on figuring out where everyone's going. I see Sky Esports coming in, but they've got Urza right behind them. Let's check in again on Sky Esports, see what's going on as they are trying to find their little spot in zone. Coming up over here too. Oh, there are people everywhere, aren't there, Senpai? It looks like they might be taking over the car wash, so they're going to be in the car wash, which is difficult to defend, but these guys can make it happen. Let's check in on the Pythons right at the top, finding Urza, a player for Urza. So I think Urza is down to just a solo now, and you can see him out behind it. Hey, Bale, Deco D sexy. Alright, so let's go. And it looks like Not Jay get taken out, and the Shaggy Boy from R15 finding a hit way over up by here onto one burst. So let's see what's going on. Let's check in on Shaggy as he comes up and around. Does he get this confirmation? Still in this fight over here. They do have the blue zone coming pretty soon, and you know in these scrims, guys, the blue zone does not play. It is fire. Alright, guys, let's go. We still have, looks like one verse. I thought that was Team 15, but it does look like one verse still coming up and around, still trying to get on out. And we got Shaggy over here making sure that they don't come up and through him. So he's gatekeeping fairly well. So let's see what's going on right on down here. It looks like we got the Kingslayers in a fight with, I think that was Type She. Type She, Baymax, I see you. Oh, Baymax, don't run into that tree, Baymax. No, not the wall either. Poor Baymax. Alright, so we do have Team 18 up on top of that ridge line. Let's check in on the Puppet. This is Team Puppet, or Puppet Team. There we go. And they're coming up into the 12-pack. All four of them just heading on in and getting set up. And they are not too far away from Team 14 over here. Ooh, out in the wide open. Suspect. Alright, so Suspect not exactly in a vehicle, traveling nicely. Alright, Python in a fight with After Freedom. Where was After Freedom playing? I don't remember. Let's go over here to the Dark Side Knights and see what's going on over here. Nader just got knocked. Let's check in over here on Nox. Nox trying to get up this hill onto After X Freedom, which is Score Esports playing for Score tonight. And we do have three teams right on over here. Let's scroll in a little bit more so you can see where your players are and their rotations. Nox still right down and trying to get the smokes up to his team. And let's see what's going on over here as they're coming up onto the other side of the Dark Side Knights. And where is Team 7? Team 7 Nitra right down the hill in the compound right down below. And look at this now. We are going into the Pachinki fields right over here. We do have the A-Hill right in center zone. So let's go. Let's see what's going to happen next. See where the fights are going to be, because we are getting closer and closer. Everyone's getting pulled up on and in your face. So let's go. Let's check in on Pika. What is Pika doing? Pika trying to find Python right there behind that. Oh, Pika trying to get that. What's that? Uzi. But that spray, that Uzi spray seems to drop off so low. But Pika was able to get that elimination. Alright, guys. So I think there is one left standing for the Burmese Pythons. It is 003. 003Y. So let's see. Or is that a D? No matter what I say, guys, it's always wrong. So we're going to call him 003. And here comes the push by the Dark Side Knights. Coming right up and around. And he does get one. Oh, the run over. Run over. All right, guys, let's go. Let's see what else is going on. We do have two teams right over here on top of each other. We have Team 22. Ozone Esports right on top of the Puppet Team. Puppet Team King has been knocked. Let's check in on Blaze right on over here, trying to get him off of his teammate. And it is now a 2v4 because King is knocked right below where Ozone is right on over here. So let's go, guys. Let's check in on this. Oh, we got another team right on behind him. Look at that. Popping out of from the cliffside. We have Urza, Sexy right on over here, giving his position away, and now watching the rotation, because everyone has to go ahead and move on north from here, because here comes the zone. You can see it's about ready to push him right on up. So Katsuki in a fight right over here. Let's get into Pachinki. We are in the tunnels of Pachinki, right down into the sewers. And let's check in on the monster. The monster getting ready to throw those nades right over onto... Oh, what a nade by the monster. Straight across and in onto our 15. But let's check in on the Shaggy. See what the Shaggy is doing. Oh, the Shaggy's been knocked. So now it is just 77k right up at the top. Trying to get this. Oh, what a nade. Right up and over. And now we are on the max split. We got Binda and Pitless right here on the screen. Pitless trying to get those shots. Trying to spray him right off that buggy. And we are still moving into a whole hill. Look at that. We got moving out of Pachinki and right into the fields and the hillside. Max split. Mellow, not Mellow, has been knocked. They're trying to get Mellow picked back up, and all four of them from Max split are doing just fine right down in this edge. And look at this, the monster. The Akatsuki Monster 9 up to 5 eliminations over here, trying to spray down the field where Max Split is, right in that ditch, trying to get that res off. Alright, guys, Akatsuki does have to get on out of here, and you can see exactly how close Max Split is to Akatsuki, and they all have to come across the field and up the hill. Look at this. Everybody is trying to get on over there. Oh, I just missed him. Alright, so El Chapo just got knocked and taken out. What is going on down here? If I could switch on over here, I would. Oh, by Team 15. The King Slayers, and it did look like a solo. It is Pain. Pain for the Kingslayer right over here, up to 7 eliminations. As I was trying to click onto him, it was him taking him down and out. Look at this, moving vehicles into the blue zone. Nobody's going to be running on out there to get that. Now, oh, I thought he was going over to the car wash, but you can see that the car wash is now out. We are going right up to the top of A-Hole Hill. Look at this. Everybody's trying to get up to the top. We got Max Split right down below in a fight with Team 13, one verse, and we still have Team 11, the Dark Side Knights, way over on the other hillside. So look at this. Woo! Everybody is just trying to push on into the southeast side of zone, right on over here. Oh, and he just pinned a boy, just found Monster. There goes Monster. Let's check on Akatsuki. Let's see, where are you guys? Where are you guys? Are you guys gone? Alright, so let's go. Let's check in on 187 there at the top of A-Hole Hill, trying to hold off Team 19, Akatsuki. Akatsuki, I found you guys. There you are. Oh, Antique Z gets found, and there goes G9. 187, the Kings of A-Hole Hill. What an accomplishment there. Alright, so we are down to 6 teams, guys. We have 6 teams in this. We still have Team 7 on your screen, which is Nitra Esports. We have Team 11, Dark Side Knight, Max Split. We have Kingslayers and 187. Pain is the top fragger at the moment, up to 8 eliminations, and he is sandwiched between all these teams, trying to figure out which way he wants to go, up and out. So let's go. Alright, so let's see what's going on now as everybody is trying to get into zone, and only Pika is in zone right on over here at the top of this hill. Everybody is trying to get up and into the top of this. Oops, that's not what I meant to do, guys. Let me try that one more time. Pika, come on. There we go. Let's get it. Alright, so let's see if we can figure out where everybody is going. You can see 187 and Max Split all the way across. And then we got Kingslayer, Pain, and Pika coming right up into the same spot. And then Nitra coming up right behind Pain. Pain is going to be sandwiched between all these teams, coming up and over the tops of all these hills. And there goes Pain. And 187 just got taken down and out. And now there goes another one from Nitra. Nitra is down to one solo right on over here. Charlie trying to come up that edge, but we got Pika on the hunt. Pika's trying to find Charlie right at the top. Charlie is down to about half health, and there they go. There goes Charlie, and Pika still pushing up and in, and now it is Max Split versus Team 11, the Dark Side Knights. And let's see if I can get over to the top of that. I could not do it fast enough. There it is, guys. Here are your scores. The Dark Side Knights coming in first with 13 eliminations. Max Split coming in second with 6 eliminations. And then Team Nitra coming in third with 5 eliminations. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15, 16 through 18, oops, 19 through 21, and 22. Going all out, Kingslayer, Pain, 8 eliminations, 1,007 damage. We'll be jumping with the Kingslayers when we come right back. Be right back.
is over. When you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights. Breathe me in, go on and take your bite. Count on me to make you come alive. The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. Summer's calling. As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. Summer's calling.
Okay, guys, it looks like there's been some changes to the slots. So Team 23 is supposed to be the Team Intimidators. 24 are, we already know, is Sky Esports, and 25 are Never Fold. They're trying to get some kinks out of the bot tonight, so let's hope that it goes nice and smooth. Hello, Johnny. I see Johnny. Alright, so let's go. We are on hard start, so let's see if we can get rolling soon. Hang in there with me, guys. Please hit that like if you would. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, I can't do that. Never mind. They're working on the scores. I guess there's a problem with the spreadsheet too, and they're working on getting it resolved right now, and they'll send me the scores, so we should have live scores tonight. Shout out to Bryn Lee trying to get the scores out for us. Alright guys, here we go into match 2 of Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims. Tonight is $100 these guys are fighting for. So we should have scores coming up pretty quick. And let's go. I'll go ahead and put that up there so I don't forget. Go ahead and jump with King Slayer Pain. 8 eliminations, 1,007 damage. That fragger was fragging. Let's give him some screen time love for it. So, King Slayer Pain. Right there. There he is, guys. On your screen. Let's put up the map over there. Alright, check. We're all good. Come on back, guys. Come on back. We are started. And oh, the fiery suit. Look at that. The Inferno. I like it. Alright, so let's see. What's that? Alright, so our flight path for Miramar, we are headed from the armpit all the way down between Minas Generalis and the Impala, over the top over the top of Leones and down onto Prison Island, right between Minas del Sur and Partona. So let's see where everyone's gonna go. May OP. Alright, let's see what's going on. I see Ichigo. Wait a minute. Is that... Did you change your name again, Ichigo? What's going on with that? Alright, so let's see what's going on. I think Urza's right up here by Max Split and Ozone Esports. It looks like they are all going up over here to El Azahar. Are we still on Pain? No, we lost Pain at some point. He's pretty slippery, guys. He just kind of snuck right on out of there. I'm not sure where Pain went. Let's see. Kingslayer Pain, where did you go? Where did you go? There he is, guys. Right there. And he is coming right on down with Neverfold. Neverfold is Team 25. So we are way up here with them. Torpedo, why removed me? What do you mean removed you, Torpedo? What do you mean? Alright, so let's see what's going on over here. Does look like we got a lot of shoots going down the roadway looking for vehicles. We have people on top of people everywhere. If there's a place to land, there's a person there or about to be there. So let's go. Let's see what's going to happen with Pain, because Pain did jump right over here with Neverfold. Look at that. He's got Neverfold right on the outside, but there's no weapon right in here. So now it does look like Neverfold. Oh, he does find a Desert Eagle. So score in a fight now with, let's see, look at this cluster of people, and our very first zone has popped, and we're going down to the southwest. Let's see what's going on over here. We have 4 Kings Region Esports. We have Score Esports and Team 16 Young Vamp Life. So we got all these teams right on top of each other over here, and it does look like he might be a solo. And look at this, we got Team 7 Nitra coming right up and in, right around on the outside of Score. Look at that, and they're getting ready to get into this fight right over here. So we do have Score and Nitra. We got Paradox right on the outside coming on in, and it looks like Madness and Mira have both been knocked. So now it's just up to the Feisty OP to hold them off. Let's see what Feisty OP can do down below. And we still have Pain right here on the outside trying to hold off the push by Neverfold. Neverfold on the outside. And Pain was the last match top fragger, but he is over here by himself with the other members of Neverfold. He does have the opportunity to leave. He does have another one of his teammates coming up and over now. So now let's see what's going on. Ooh, we got somebody on the overlook with a Winnie taking those shots. Let's see, does he get any of these shots with the Winnie? He can't quite see him because they are so far down there. And let's see what's going on with Verk. Verk right over here trying to get those nades up and over to the top. Feisty OP still trying to hold him off. We still have, what is that, team 16 on the backside. Young Vamp Life as he's trying to get those shots over onto them. And Feisty up to 4 eliminations. I'm not sure if I'd missed that squad wipe or if he's got 2 teams coming up and in. But Feisty, BB and Feisty up to 4 eliminations already down in the lower right-hand corner. So look at this. We got Messi going over Modelo. And, I think he just saw Payne over in the barn. Let's see what Payne is doing on the backside of the barn. He just got seen by Neverfold, and they're still coming up and in. It's just up to Payne and Jade. Jade right on over here, and there's Sherry right on across the way. Ooh, and he does find Sherry with the vector across the street, guys. All right, so Feisty still being feisty, still has 4 kings right at the top of him, so look at that. Alright, so we still, Payne coming out with the DBS, trying to get those DBS shots right onto that solo, and the solo getting the pinch sway, and now Sherry trying to get those shots over onto Payne. Ooh, Jay does get knocked, and Payne was down to 1 HP, and here comes the push right up and in by Neverfold. Oh my gosh, the jump shot through the window. He was able to get him, and now here comes from the top of the hill, Waddy coming right up and in. He had that, look at that, he had that Winchester taking those shots from the top of the hill. Let me give you the map back, guys, so you could see what's going on. Oh, Payne. Attack Waddy was coming right down that hill, across the wide open, trying to get over here to his team. All of them are knocked, and Payne and Jade are both in bad shape after this fight, and Payne is starting to take him down and out now, trying to get those thirsts. And look at this, Attack Waddy. Here they come up and around both sides, and Jay going right out in the open, coming around that wide open edge, and Waddy trying to get those shots right over onto him. Waddy is the last one still standing, and Jay coming right on through. Jade with 2, and the last match, Top Fragger Payne with 2. Alright, guys, we do have another fight right down over here with the Pythons, the Burmese Pythons. Oh, Burmese, that's a new name for me. Alright, Baymax, what are you doing over here? Baymax was right next to the Max Split team, as Max Split are starting to come on down and out. And let's see what else is happening right over here. The Death Zone right down in Partona. And it looks like he is the only one. It's only up to Corona, and he is not too far away from Team 13, a 1 verse. So Corona's going to have to figure out what he wants to do about all of that. Let's go up to Urza. We got the Sexy on the screen again, right over here with 7 Sky, Venom, and Voids. Venom trying to get that information, trying to figure out where everyone is. Void's getting ready to throw those nades, and Molly's trying to look at that. Molly just lighting up that entire first floor. Alright, so let's go, guys. We are way out in the blue here. Let's go on over to zone, see what's happening. It does look like the Sentinels coming right up and in, right on top of Score Esports. And look at this, the Feisty OP up to 5 eliminations, getting ready to face off against Dominator. Dominator coming right up and over the top of this hill, really close to Score Esports. We look at this, here they come, and I think the push is on. Here we go, Dom getting ready to move on up and over. Score, Score just found Messi. Madness finding Messi up at the top, stopping the push by the Sentinels. But we do have Cloudy right on over at the church, so here comes Cloudy also trying to get on over to get into this fight with Score Esports. Let's check in on Feisty. Feisty keeping an eye right over onto Dom. Who is that? Right up at the top. Mimi's up at the top. Feisty listening to that vehicle going up and around the backside. So let's go. Alright. What is this? Mira coming right up and over. They stopped right in front of Mira. Look at that. Cloudy right on the backside of this hill. And Mira was right there where Cloudy just pulled up and in. We still have a few teams right up in Al Azahar, but I'm going to go ahead and scroll this in just a little bit so you can see this a little better. Alright, so let's see what's happening as Cloudy right on down below. I'm not sure what Cloudy is doing. Cloudy just getting some information, figuring out where he is. And Cloudy is getting covered by Mimi's right at the top. Cloudy getting ready to throw that nade. And Dominator got knocked by Madness and taken out. So now it's just Cloudy and Mimi's right at the top. Feisty OP still being feisty at the top of this hill, trying to get some more eliminations straight down. Oh, Cloudy right there in front of him. And so now it is just up to Mimi's. Mimi's trying to hold them all back, and here they come on this push. Mimi trying to get those shots up and over the top of these hill. Oh, the Ridge eating a lot of that 45 ammo. All right, guys, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. We'll scroll on in, and it does look like we came off of Prison Island. We are going from Monte Nuevo down to Villa del Mar and just to the west of Leones. Let's see what's going on over here. We have Ozone right here with Young Vamp Life. So it looks like Mistake getting ready to throw some nades right up and over onto. Oh, I saw a whole lot of damage. Look at this, down to 1 HP. That nade almost hit. So now it does look like they are starting to move on out. That is Ozone going out and around that edge. And we still have a team up in Al Azahar up at the top. And let's see, Young Vamp Light trying to come out and around, trying to hold off the push by Ooze 44K. As throwing those nades right on in, not connecting that nade. Knows that the long haul is a rough one to try to hold off, try to push down. Defending is much easier in the long haul. And now Oz is the last one still standing. And here comes the double push by Team 16 on the outside. Oz is down to about 20 HP, but Team 16, Young Vamp Life, able to get that finished off. All right, guys, let's go. Let's see what else is going on. We do have two teams right over here. Let's check in on Juicy. We got Juicy playing over here for the Suspects right over here, right next to Sky Esports. SCU Obito. And we got one only S Ichigo and Pixie, I'm gonna guess. I don't know. I don't even know. Alright, let's check in on Ichigo. What's Ichigo doing? Ichigo coming up and around the top of it. Not too far away from the Suspects, but it sounds like the Suspects must be really quiet if Sky Esports isn't pushing up onto him. Let's check in over here and see what's going on with Type She. Type She coming up and around the top. We got Patshada Row on top of Score Esports again, guys. Score Esports feisty up to 6 eliminations, Madness up to 1, and look at this Score feisty watching them as they are coming up and over the top of that. Feisty doing the dance because Feisty is now pinched between the two teams. He's got Type She to the east, and then he's got Team R15 to the west over at the church. And then I also see Akatsuki not too far away in their distance. So we are still closing in, still trying to get the team coming in. That is 7 Sky coming in from way up at Al Azahar, coming right on down. And we also have the Solo from Urza Esports. And look at this donut zone going right over the top of Chumacera. So most of these teams do not have to move at this point. Looks like Sky Esports going ahead and moving on out. Doesn't even know the suspects are in the back of those buildings, just being quiet. They must be really quiet. And here comes Max Split. Max Split on the south side. Look at this, trying to get those shots straight in across. Let's see what's going on. Trying to get those shots down onto Type She. Type She just moving on out. Hot shotta. Let's go. Let's check in on Type She. Where are they headed? Let's check in on Potshata. Potshata on your screen, coming right up and in onto Max Split. Look at this, Max Split. It is Pitless right at the top. Pitless right over here, getting ready to throw those nades and right on and around. Oh, Baymax. No, not Baymax. And now he's getting shot from Team 20 from behind the way. The Burmese Pythons coming up and over that ridgeline to get into this third party. So let's go. Let's check in on Pinda Boy. Pinda Boy paying attention to the Burmese Pythons. Let's go on down here and see. We did lose Baymax, but we get to keep L-E-G-O-P. L-E-G. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. It does look like, oh, right at the top. Let's go. Let's see what's going on with Lucy. 4v1. I like it, Lucy. Alright, so let's see what else is happening, guys. Let's check in on our map, see if we can find some craziness. Look at this right over here with Sky Esports. What's happening over here with Team Death Zone Corona? He was the last one still standing, just trying to get over to his vehicle. And he is getting the pinch play right between both sides of him. Have Sky Esports, but he also has one from Team 13 not too far away. Team 13 again is one verse, but here comes Obito. Obito coming right up and over, trying to get those shots right on down. Look at this. They are right in between the only ass from the top of the hill, trying to get, and only ass, one only ass is able to find Corona, and there goes. I think they might have found the other one from, no, one verse got out of there. He got out of there. Look at that. Now trying to get those shots over onto Ichigo. Ichigo is down to about half health. Look at this. And we do have Team 17, 187 coming right up and in onto all this craziness as well. Let me go ahead and get that a little better on your screen so you guys can see where everybody's coming on down and in. Urza just found someone and I missed who it was. Let's go. Let's see what's happening. We have Potshata driving right on through it. Looks like Potshata is going to end up in the lap of a Katsuki. Ooh, Katsuki taking all those shots right over at him as they are coming up and in for Type She. Type She trying to get up and over to this compound, but a Katsuki not appreciating any of that. None of that nonsense, says Johnny from the apartments right across. Look at this. Johnny just trying to get those angles, trying to find a helmet. All right, what is happening over here? It looks like Sexy in a shack right below Team 10, Score Esports. And look at this, Score Esports right over here next to Young Vamp Life again. These two teams have the same rotations, and they are fighting over the top of Sexy right down there in that. Ooh, look at that. Right out in the back. Sexy 4, Team 6. Look at that. Urza just keeping his head down because they are all right there. All right, what had just happened? 187 finding one verse right across the way. It looks like MM trying to come up and through. Let's check in on MM, see what's going on over here. And Vamp Sky's trying to get those shots over onto the Feisty OP. Feisty OP Feisty OP putting an end to that. Feisty OP up to 7 eliminations. And look at this. Sexy is still down in the shack with all of Score Esports completely surrounding him. And they are just keeping their heads down. And we do have 4 teams all the way out here in the West. All the way over, we do have out in the blue, Team 18, the Puppet team, right on the edge of blue. And then we have Type Sheet coming on in, 187 coming on in. That's already down below, and he is getting ready to drive right now, right next to him. Let's see, let's see if he can get on past Type Sheet. Type Sheet was right there, and he's going to end up right over here by Akatsuki, and he is getting sprayed no matter which way he goes, down and through, using the terrain to try to keep his buggy in one piece. And I don't see anybody on the hill above him, so he might find a spot. Oh, he's taking this shack, and you know Johnny is over there keeping an eye on that. So let's see what's going on. Right at the top, we got Reaper trying to get those shots right up at Keeps, and we got Loner keeping an eye right across the way onto Python, so they are keeping their angles covered, guys. Alright, so our zone popped again, and we are going just to the east of Chumacera, so we got quite a few teams already in zone. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the top view of what is happening right over here, because we do have several teams. You see the Dark Side Knights coming up and in. Let's go. You see Sky Esports, Oneverse, and Type She right on over at this very edge of zone. We got a Katsuki right over here trying to gatekeep Python. Python is trying to come on in. Burmese Python coming in at you. So let's go. Let's see what's going on with Pot Shotta, just because I like the name. Chat, like the screen. And yes, please, L-E-O-G-L-E. L-E-O-P. I don't know where OG came from. So let's go. Let's see what Urza Sexy coming out of that shack. And he is keeping his head down low, boys. He's just trying to get... Oh, but we do have Score. Score coming up and over the top of this. Look at this Score. Esports up to 12 eliminations already. And now they might end up right on top of the Burmese Pythons. Man, we had to do a little bit of tuck and roll first, guys. Tuck and roll. Alright, so let's see what is the Feisty OP doing. It looks like they are just coming down and around. They are just cleaning up the edge of zone. So let's see what else is going on. We mostly have zone in here, so let's keep it on the above and see what's going on with El Chapo. El Chapo right over here in this field, right below everyone. So now he's got to move on out. He is not a solo, though. He still has 2 more in his teams. This is the Puppet team, and he is coming right at Akatsuki. Johnny just trying to spray him down and out as he goes driving right on up. And here comes Score driving right on past Johnny as well. Look at all the teams just driving right on by. Let's go back to El Chapo, see what El Chapo is doing. El Chapo getting into the drop and getting all that fresh level 3 gear as they're all coming up and in. Look at this, guys. All right. Oh, El Chapo gets found by... Who found you, El Chapo? It was Feisty OP! Feisty OP on fire tonight, guys. Let's see what's going on with the puppets coming up onto the backside of the church. But the puppets are in zone. So let's see. Where are the puppets? Let's see. Team 20. The Pythons. Not the puppets, guys. Not Team Puppets. Team Puppet is 18. So the Pythons, as you can see right down below, are in zone. And here they all come. And they are getting pushed up on now by R15 coming right up and over the top, and Lucy right down below the Python, or right down below R15. Guys, I'm having an issue tonight. Let's see what's going on at the top. Right on over here is here comes all sorts of volley of nades right up and over onto the Burmese Pythons right down and below in front of them. And we do have fights breaking out everywhere. We got 5 teams still in this. We have R15 fighting the Pythons, the Burmese Pythons. We got a Katsuki still in the yellow apartments. And we have After Freedom, or Score Esports over here in a fight with the Dark Side Knights. All right, so we still have a full four-man team for R15. Let's get on over and check in on the Dark Side Knights as they're coming right up and over onto Feisty OP. Feisty OP trying to get those shots and does get knocked down to about 5. Oh, and Knox gets taken down and out by Johnny. Katsuki, but a Katsuki does have to get out of that apartment. Let's go. Let's see what's going on with Loner. We are down to the top 3 teams. Let me see if I can get up and over. We still have Pika at the top 2, so let me see if I can do this easier this way. Alright, so look at this zone, guys. Oh, the zone. So painful. And the Katsuki down at the bottom, they are not in zone. These 2 teams up at the top, Pika facing off against R15 with a Katsuki down below, coming up from the apartments across this wide open spot. So let's see what Pika's gonna do. Let's check in on Pika. Pika, oh, R15 trying to get those shots right on down onto Katsuki, but they also know that Pika is right on this ridge line, right across from him, trying to spray him, keeping him from taking those shots. So Katsuki still trying to get on out of there. Look at the smoke wall there the Katsuki is trying to put up. But if you look at the mini map up in the upper right hand corner, you can see that a Katsuki has a long way to go. They have decided to come up in behind Pika. So now Pika's going to have this team coming up right behind him. Let's see if we can get up a little bit further and spin this around, see what Pika can do. And here comes a Katsuki right over onto the top, and Pika's able to get the knock onto Loner and the Thirst. We still have Johnny down at the drop. Johnny getting some fresh gear now. We still have Pika. Pika's down to about 5 HP. Pika getting taken out by the nade. So now it is just Johnny. Johnny versus all of them at the top from R15. All of them trying to push up and in. Johnny throwing those nades, throwing the mollies, trying to get the shots. Does get... Oh, nice try, Johnny. GG's. Here are your scores. Coming in first, R15. R15 Esports with 7 eliminations. Coming in second, a Katsuki with 7 eliminations. And the Dark Side Knight coming in third with 14 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, and 22. Going all out. Feisty OP. 7 eliminations, 1,010 damage. We'll be jumping with Feisty when we come right back for Sanhok. Be right back, guys.
Trying to step back and see the view from above. 'Cause I know that nothing lasts forever. And I try to crack this iceberg open till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. Gonna move the ocean current till the winds flood what's been burning. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. 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 I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on
Sully, I'll do a 10 spin for you. For me, obviously. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted. There we go. I've already done a couple of 10 spins and I'm not getting any, so I'm going to consider this my good luck from you. Here it is, Sully. What'd you get me? What'd you get me? What'd you get me? Ooh. What is that, a backpack? There it is. There it is. Thank you, Sully. Be right back, guys.
I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
Welcome back, everyone, to Region 8 Friday night $100 cash scrims. And we're still waiting for the scores for match 2. But just as a reminder, here are the scores for match 1. Going into match 2, Darkside Knights had won it all with 23 total points. Max Split coming in second, and Kingslayers in third, both with 12 eliminations. Alright, so this time we're going to be jumping with, let me find my screenshot, there we go, Feisty OP, 7 eliminations, 1,010 damage. Let's find him. He is playing for Score Esports, and I'm waiting impatiently to find out what the scores are going into Sanhok. Let me make sure I get this map up for you guys. There you go. I think we are set and ready in only 8 seconds till our third flight path of tonight. And I gotta switch these phones. Oh, it's Dewey! Hello, Dewey. Big fan. You're gonna make me embarrassed. Dewey. Big fan. If anybody can figure out why I'm mad at Dewey, I'll give you $10 UC. But you have to go to his YouTube and subscribe. It's Dewey. Oh, gee, I don't remember what you're... I kind of did that wrong, didn't I, Dewey? All right, so let's go. Let's see what's going on. We have a Katsuki over here with Seven Sky. We've got the 4 Kings and 1 One verse over here. We are still feisty though. I'm proud of myself. I didn't click off of him. So let's go. He is still coming on down, getting a compound to himself right over here by boot camp. Nobody went to boot camp. Everybody is up in cow. How many teams do we have in cow? It looked like we had 3, but we have the King Slayers and the 4 King Region Esports right on over here. So while we watch this for just a second, let's see what else is going on. Painan has 2 teams down in it. R15 and Ozone Esports. R15 is dominating Painan at the moment. They're pushing back Ozone down into that lower southwest edge, and we may have a fight right here. So let's see what's going on, because I do see that he is pushing up and in, trying to get some space in on. Let's see, did he find him? No, Tempest did push back just a little bit, but look at bye-bye down to about 10 HP, guys. Ooh, we got Max Split. Max Split is getting taken out. Where is this fight going on, guys? Right over here. Let's see what's happening up here with Team 13. Team 13 is 1 verse, and I think I called him out on the other one. Oh, I think Max Split. Where is Python? Darkside Knights taking out Python right over here in Paradise. Let's head over here and find out what's happening. Python 002L taken out and going into our final Erangel match. All right, so let's see what's going on over here as everybody's coming up and in on this side of Paradise. And what is going on? We got the Sentinels all right over here. Messy trying to get that score right in between the 2 of them from Team 18. The Puppets, not sure if he knows that the Puppets are over on the other side as well. And it does look like Sky Esports are in a fight. Where is this fight? Oh, Ichigo. Ichigo gets taken down over here. And Obito is down as well. Right over here with Vamp. Young Vamp Life. We still have 2 of them. Oh, one of them still standing right on over here. Dodging nades down to about half health. But the 4 Kings Region Esports coming out of cow, finding that elimination. Look at that. Or is he on the wrong team? I'm not even sure that is the wrong team. See, guys, you got to stay on the right teams. All right, what's going on over here with Pika? Pika trying to get those nades right up onto the Burmese Pythons right at the top. Pika's flicking right on over down to about 5 HP, but still standing in all of this. And so let's go to the Burmese Pythons. Let's check in on Lucy. Lucy right at the top. 4v1. All right, we still have this fight down in Painan, but let me show you the map because I know you guys want to see where we are going. We are going to Ruins Island. So now Lucy right at the top, and it looks like 004T trying to get some those DBS shots right on down, and oh, down to about 5 HP just when we got off of Lucy. Lucy does get knocked, and now all of them are coming off after 4T. 4T does get a knock onto Nox, but Nox will be able to get picked back up and taken over Paradise, but they are not too far away from Sky Esports. All 4 of them from Sky Esports back up onto their feet. You guys move entirely too fast. All right, so what's going down over here? We lost Johnny and Reaper for Katsuki. We still have Monster 9 and G9. Look at that. We got the 9s in the house coming up and around. Oh, Boca. Boca was right there in front of Monster 9 out on that shed top. I don't know what to call that. The overhang. Venom not too far away. My dog is right below my feet, and I don't know what she's doing. All right, so let's go. Let's see what else is going on. Ooh, what is going on with Painan? Painan is getting heated up over here. We got another team pulling up and in. We still have Ozone over here, but we also have Urza up at the top of the hill. We have R15 still here, and I just saw another team not too far away, but Urza getting into position on the top of that hill is going to have all those sight lines right down on top of Pine-Nan. So let's see who is up at the top, trying to see what is happening. They are all getting into position, and now 2 of them from Ozone have been knocked. So Tempa trying to get picked back up, and bye-bye, getting ready to cover for his team as they are trying to get those reses off. And look at this, he's going to be able to get on over. 2 of them are knocked right on over here. Look at that. And so Mistake up at the top, and here comes the shots from Urza from the top of the hill. We knew that Urza was going to take those shots and get into position. We still have all these teams coming around the outside right between the play zone and the blue zone, trying to get into zone, and they're all going to run right into each other. So bye-bye and Mistake. Now just a duo facing off against the trio over here. One of them was knocked. Tempest was knocked. And then we've got Urza all up at the top. So let's see what Urza is doing. It does look like Sexy is out and about trying to get a different angle right on down. What is happening over here with the Sentinels? We lost Messi. Messi was right in between a couple of teams, but I do see that they are right over here with another team. This is Team 18, El Chapo, and we do have Suspect right away and right on the other side as well. Patel trying to come, trying to get out of El Chapo's scope, out of the red dot. So let's scroll in just a little bit. They are still so separated, guys, that we got to keep that map really high up. El Chapo still trying to get those angles. Oh, he gave Patel winning that one, but will Patel be able to get his health back up and get into zone? We are on Chada Dawn. And Patel was able to get that heal off, and he's doing just fine. He's going to be able to get on down to zone. And we still have Sky Esports coming on in Mistake. Mistake is the last one still standing. Bye-bye, just getting taken out. But we still have other teams coming up and around. We still have 187 at the top. They took over right where Urso just was. Let's check in on what M is doing as he is coming right up and over this hill. Let's see what is happening down below. I think you guys can still see where everyone is. I don't think I can get in much closer without without losing some of those teams of what is going on over here with Nitra. Nitra right on top of Urza. We were just talking about Sexy out and about trying to get some information, trying to figure out where the teams are. Well, he found them. All 4 of them right on top of him in that compound. And here he is. He is a solo. I didn't realize that they got taken out. So Sexy now just over here trying to survive for another day. All right, what's going on with the Suspects? It looks like Juicy gets taken down back up onto his feet, but we got all of Sky Esports keeping an eye up at the top, and we got Only S coming on in. Look at that beautiful Bentley, boys, coming. Is he getting ready to push out into the blue? He's taking this fight into the blue. He's got Pixies right there with him, coming up and around on the backside. Look at this. We got 2 teams right over here. Not only do we have the Suspects, but we've also got the Sentinels right over here. Oh, and the Sentinels, Patel. Oh, there they go. All right, so now we have got to get Only S picked back up. Where is Obito? Obito is way over on that other edge, and it looks like, look at that. Oh, right there in front of him. Obito trying to get that spray right across, and I think he got him down to about 5 HP, sold out, trying to get down into the quarry, trying to stay out of that spray. Look at this. He is going to be able to pick up Juicy. Where's Chada Don over here? Chada Don trying to figure out where Sky Esports are up at the top. But Ichigo getting those sprays, still popping, still trying to get those helmets off the players, guys. All right, let's scroll on in just a little bit more. There's nobody over on the west side, so I'll scroll it in a little bit more like this so that you guys can see where the rotations are. Our zone's getting ready to pop. We have 42 seconds until our next zone. All right, so let's see. Ichigo still trying to figure out where everyone is, and look at this. He does have another team not too far away as well. Team 11. It is the Dark Side Knights. Look at this. The Dark Side Knights are starting to come in really close to where Ichigo was, but Ichigo is already gone. So he's trying to get those angles right on down onto the suspects. The suspects down in that quarry, still trying to rotate down and down and through. And Obito, I think Obito may end up finding the Dark Side Knights. Look at that. We are going all the way down by Samhee, Camp Charlie, and Bantai. And here comes the rest of them. They are coming up. Trying to, oh, they dropped him off, and Ichigo and Obito, oh, and here comes the shots from the Dark Side Knights. The Dark Side Knights did come up and around. We did see that coming, and now he's trying to get those angles up onto the Dark Side Knights. Pixies and Obito both were knocked, so now let's see if we can get them picked back up. The smokes are already out. Obito healing back up as the Dark Side Knights are starting to work their way this way. We did lose only S, so let's go. Let's check in on Nader. Nader doing his job, nading. And Obito, Obito getting taken out by that nade. So now they're just spraying right on back over here. And I think that's it for Sky Esports. We will see them again in Erangel for tonight's last match. All right, so let's see. 7 Sky coming right up and over. Let's get the last match. Top Fragger a little bit more screen time love as he is trying to come right on through Downtown Ruins. So coming in from the north side of the map, and he does have R15 right in front of him at the top of that hill. And he also has 7 Sky coming up behind him. Feisty OP using all these trees. Look at this. He is just dodging his way up this hill and using these trees to make sure that R15 does not have a clear shot on him. Oh, and the rest of his team coming right on and across in the wide open, going over towards that bridge area. And now we got another clash right on down here. 187 coming right up and in onto the death zone. Let's find out what, oh, Modelo. Oh, I'm sorry, Modelo. Right when I switched over to you, Torbida in my chat. Hello, Torbida. Let's keep him on the screen for a minute. I think he got kicked out of the last match or something. I'm not exactly sure, but he is playing for 187 right over here next to the death zone. And they are in zone. Look at that. The zone is going down towards those docks, and everybody's still trying to get on in. And I do see another fight going off right on down here between One Verse and Type She. Type She coming up and around trying to get those nades right on over. It is Baymax right on over at this edge. Right on. How did I lose Baymax, guys? How did I lose Baymax? That's my question. Let's go. Alright, so let's get back over to Baymax. Baymax trying to throw those nades, trying to hold them off. Type She is just a duo, but now Baymax trying to come up and in, and Tajay gets knocked. So now, oh, from the top of the hill, the Kingslayer's right at the top now, trying to get those shots right on down onto Baymax. Baymax is down to 5 HP, guys. And our zone shifted hard to the west. Look at that. So now all these teams that are all right around this ridge do have to come on over. So here is center zone right here in Samhee. And we got 7 Sky. The first one's into Samhee. So let's go back over to Torpedo, because Torpedo coming right up and in onto Score Esports. Scores Esports all right around the outside. Torpedo getting ready to throw those nades right on in. And here comes Team 7 from the top of the hill. Nitra. Oh, Torpedo. I'm sorry to see that. All right, so let's see. Watcha right over here. Trying to throw those nades right up and in. Trying to hold them off so the Torpedo can get in and out of there. And MM coming up and around, still trying to, and now here comes Nitra from the top, trying to get into this third party, Watcha getting taken down by Score. Madness. Or no, it was Mira right on over here. And Feisty OP getting picked back up, guys. Baymax still way over by Camp Charlie. Does have to come on into zone. And let's go. Let's see if we can get some sky view action of Sam He and see what we can see, because we have all these teams coming in and around on all different angles. Look at this. We have 7 Sky right on down below. We have a Kadzuki. We have Team 9 coming in from the top of the hill to the north, R15. And we still have Team 10 Score Esports coming on in. So there are a few of the teams coming into zone right over here by Sam He. Mira trying to get those shots up onto Nitra right at the top. Let's see if we can find out what kind of shots or what kind of views Nitra has. And look at Team 14 still trying to come on in. Team 14 coming out of Quarry and right into Team Nitra. But oh, he is the last one still standing. Nitra right here with Paradox. Chadadon trying to do the switch with the gun, but cannot get that switch done fast enough. And I hate that. Makes me mad when that happens to me. We still have the Kingslayers coming in. We still have Baymax coming up and in. Look at this. And we got a donut zone. We have Sam He and the fields right to the east of Sam He and Nitra coming right up and over the top. Look at that. Nitra is coming really close over there to the feisty one. So let's get over there and see what we could see from that angle, guys. Come on, change. All right, too many fingers on the screen, I guess. Let's go. Let's see, Mr. Shanks. Oh, Charlie getting found. So let's see. We're right over here on the edge of zone. We do have teams coming down and around trying to check out what's going on. It is Team 7 Nitra at the top trying to figure out where everyone is. And we do have Score Esports, all 4 of them right down below us. And we do have all these teams that need to come on in. So we'll go ahead and keep it that way so you guys can see them coming in and across. Charlie getting finished off by Score Mira. Feisty OP finding Baymax. Baymax going out night. So let's see what's going on now as everybody's still coming on in. And we still have 7 Sky. It looks like Boca's going to be able to get picked back up over here. But I do hear footsteps coming on in. And look at that. The death zone. The death zone just driving right up and in. Trying to get into some of this. So let's see what Mao is doing over here. We got Corona right down at the bottom. So then let's scroll on in a little bit. Get out of that blue. You can see Feisty OP right on down, and we still have Nitra at the top and Score right on down below. So we still have all these teams that are trying to shift, and we are going out towards, we shifted to the eastern of it now. We are going all out into this wide open space. This is your zone, guys. This is it. Feisty OP in the middle of it now. We do have that row going right down in between it, and now we do have the Dark Side Knights coming right up and in on top of Score Esports. Let's see what the Pika is doing. Pika right on top of Score Esports, right down below, and Feisty OP just keeping an eye straight up and over, and it looks like they're just gonna push right on in. Look at all these teams right over in. Sam He still trying to get on in. We still, and Score Esports right across the way trying to get those shots over onto the Dark Side Knights. And now, Feisty OP was found. They found him, guys. So Nitra is coming up and in, and there goes Nitra. And let's go right up into the top. So you know that we still have Score Esports coming in. Let's go. Let's see if I can get as many teams as I can. There it is, guys. We are down to the top 3 teams, and look at Madness. He is taking the shop with him. He said, I'm not going anywhere without my ice cream. So now look at this. all of the Dark Side Knights right in front of Madness. He just pops his head up and he's popping off, trying to find. There goes Pika. Knocks in. Who is that over there with Nox? He just got knocked. Mr. Shanks. So now it is Nox versus... It is Nox versus the duo from Score. And both of these duo... Both of them have 4 eliminations, so now let's see what Nox is going to be able to do. Nox does have to come into zone. Madness is right at the top, so let's see what's going on with this, guys. Nox trying to come up and into zone, trying to get those shots right on over. Oh, and there it goes on 2 screens. And let me take that iPad off. Score Esports coming in first with 12 eliminations. The Dark Side Knights coming in second with 18 eliminations. GG. Coming in third is Death Zone with 3 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, going all out. Dark Side Knight Nader, 6 eliminations, 570 damage. We'll be jumping with Nader when we come right back for tonight's last match. Oh, guys, here we go. Here are the scores going into that match. The Dark Side Knights were in first place going into Sandhawk match. 36 total points. Score Esports coming in second with 22. And Akatsuki coming in third with 21. We have the scores from this last match and one more map to go. Be right back for tonight's last match for Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims. $100 tonight. Let's go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to tonight's last match. And look at this, live scores going into the last match. Dark Side Knights coming in first with 60 total points. Score Esports at 44, and R15 Esports coming in with 27. I'll leave that up for just a second. And we'll go ahead and put that down. There are your scores going into match 4 of Region 8 Friday night cash scrims. $100 tonight. Some of these teams need to step it up. Let's go, boys. Let's go. So let's go. Let's see. This time we are jumping with Dark Side Knight Nader. 6 eliminations, 570 damage. All right. Oop. Come on. Where's my mouse? Why will you not get up there? Come on. There it goes. Didn't want to go. Alright, I'm not sure if I can find Dark Side Knights Nader fast enough. There he is. I caught him, guys. I caught him just in the nick of time. Alright, so our last flight path of tonight. We are coming in from the Bay by Primorsk, going over the top of Ferry Pier, going across the map between Gatka, Pachinki, Ruins, Rozhok, and straight through Suburni. Let's go. Alright, so yeah. So I guess the scores are going to be checked after tonight, but we will have the unofficial live scores going after this match, so you guys can see what the scores are at the moment when we finish. And it does look like we got Sky Esports jumping with Type She right on down into Primorsk. So we've got an early fight that's going to happen right on down here. We still are on Dark Side Knight Nader, headed over towards the Rozhok school area. It does look like Score Esports going over towards Rozhok, though, but Dark Side Knights are jumping with Akatsuki, and we do have 2 teams going into Pachinki. We do have, let's see, the Burmese Pythons right over there with 187. Let's see what's going on. We have the Sentinels going all the way up to Suburni. So there are your fights at the moment. We are going to stay here with Nader, see what Nader is doing. It looks like Nader's coming on down, trying to get this vehicle, and they are taking over all of the school apartments, and it doesn't look like anybody jumped at the school. And Pika going over and getting the other one, Akatsuki, still over at the edge. So we do have the first zone right in the northern edge. So Dust Zone down in Sosnovka. They are going to have to come up and through. Let's see what's going on. Lotus Candy just got knocked. So Sky Esports right on down here with, let's go on over to our Type She. We got Baymax right over here. Hello, Baymax, trying to get in and across, trying to get those angles, trying to figure out where Sky Esports is right over on the other edge. And we got Pixie right over here with an elimination on 2 Type She. They did take down Scarface out in the open. Baymax is still pushing up and in, so let's see what Tajay is doing over here. And Obito on top of the roof trying to get those angles. Let's see what Obito Uwu is doing right up over here. He may see Baymax, and it does look like Only S is pushing right up over towards Baymax. On the wrong one. Let's see what's going on. I hear, oh, Baymax with that pre-nade around that edge, but let's see what's going on as Baymax is pulling on back down to 1 HP. Oh, and Baymax, I'm sorry. So now it's just up to Tajay right over here trying to come down and around. He does see Obito, but he does not take those shots. He's just going to go ahead and try to get on out of there. So let's see what's going on. We do have all sorts of other fights going on up here. And the Sentinels way up in Suburni are also in a fight. Chata down, the last one still standing. Here comes the push by, ooh, What a nade by 7 Sky. Let's head up over to the Sentinels way up over in Saverny and see what's going on. We did lose Lotus Cloudy, and here comes the rest of them. Messy on your screen. Let's check the Dominator right across the street from all of them from Team 13 One Burst. Alright, so let me scroll on in and figure out what's going on down here in Pochinki. We do have 187 right on top of Team 20. Let's see, I don't see Team 20. I only see Lucy down there for the Burmese Pythons, but we do have 002L. There he is. There we go. I got them all now, so now you can see what's going on. We'll stay here for just a second more and see what's happening. Alright, so Dom getting ready to throw that nade right up and over. Oh, but they're still coming out and around Dom, trying to get those shots right on through that broken wall. Dom down to about half health, and he's, oh, Dom gets knocked, and so now there goes Messy. So One Burst finishing off the, oh, what is happening over here? The Sentinels. So now the Dark Side Knights do have Score Esports right on top of them. So now let's see what's going on. It looks like Nox is right over there. We lost Pika, and Score is coming right up and over. Nader, our last match top fragger, getting ready to do what he does. And Nade, let's see. Oh, look at that. Mira was able to get a knock over onto Darkside Knight 12Z. KR. What is that? Alright, let's go over to Nox, see what's going on as Score Esports are oh, Feisty OP finding Nox on that crazy angle, and now Feisty OP and Mira up to 2 eliminations each. We did lose Mr. Shanks. Alright, guys, let's go. Let's see what else is going on. You still have the fight over in Pochinki, and that is the only fight going on. So let's go on and see what Lucy 4v1 is doing as 187 are all coming up right on top of oh, Lucy's able to get 1 knock, but now it's just up to 2L. Woo! Coming right on through. Look at that. Able to get 3 of those eliminations, 2 of the eliminations. Where's the rest of them? It did look like, oh, I see, it's Torpedo right on down at the other edge. So let's see what Torpedo can do against 002. Let's go side by side and see what these two are gonna do against each other. We are still fighting over Pochinki. Torpedo is in position to watch as Python 002 comes on out of this house, and let's see what's gonna happen next. See if we're gonna have a fight. Oh, wrong click. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Where is it? Why is my mouse being so weird tonight? There you go, guys. Sorry about that. What is happening? My always something. I guess that's gonna stay right there. Come on. What is happening? Alright, so it doesn't look like Python 002 is gonna come on up, so I'll go ahead and put up the screen back on over here, and let's check the map, see what's gonna happen. Is Akatsuki coming in from Lipovka. We do have Deathzone coming up the East Bridge. We have the Puppet Team coming into 7 Sky right over at the gas station. And what is happening with Max Split? We have Nitra, Max Split coming up and around, not too far away from Nitra, and we still have Sky Esports coming into zone. Everybody else is pretty much in their position. We still have 12 teams in this. Python 002L still looking for Torpedo. Torpedo still, let's see what Torpedo is doing as 002 comes right on past him, going up to the north side. So he's not even going to be able to find them as they come up and around. Alright, guys, let's go back to the map and see what's happening as we're coming up and in. Let's go over to El Chapo. El Chapo not too... Oh! right in the face. Sorry about that, guys. Let's check in on what is going on with King. King, not too close. A beer right across the way. Air run right in that. Let's see, where is he? Right on over here at the shack. Venom right on over here. Venom and Voids, the dynamic duo. And here comes another team coming right up and around. That is Sky Esports coming right up and into 7 Sky. So Sky, ooh, and now Voids has been knocked, and Venom's been knocked by Puppet a Beer. Puppet a Beer up at Grandma's house. Let's see what he's doing. Let's see. It looks like he's going to be coming on down, and he's going to go ahead and go for that push. But we do have Sky Esports coming back for it. So now look at this. He's going to come right up and in onto this knock where he just got the two knocks. And let's see, what is he doing right on over here? Clearing those edges, making sure that nobody can get out by. And, oh, I think that was the last one for the Puppet. Getting found, Aaron getting found up in the warehouse. But Beer now keeping an eye on Obito. Keeping an eye on Beer. So Beto still coming up and around. Where is Blaze? Blaze is still running in the wide open. Look at this. Blaze just trying to survive to the next match. And let's see. Oh, King. King is up over here as well. I didn't realize King was still here, guys. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what's happening. Do I have all my teams on the map down below? I think I do, guys. Alright. Looking good so far. Let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit because Sentinels and Oneverse did come out of Severny. So now Sky Esports coming up and around the outside of King. And there is only S and Pixie right at the top. Only S starting to come up and over the top of that hillside, trying to figure out where King is. King is right down below. Blaze not too far away. Blaze is, I think, still behind that wall. We didn't see where Blaze was, and King gets found and thirsted. So now it's just up to Blaze, and Blaze is across. Look at this. He's in the wide open. He has all of Sky Esports all out and around the outside of him. And Torpeda now right down here in Pachinki with Score Esports. Score Esports coming right up and in on top of him. And we have this clash right over here as well. Let's see what's going on with Oneverse coming right up onto Death Zone. Death Zone right over here. They are all right over in East Raz. And yet here comes Team 19. Oh, Kazuki coming right up and in. We got Monster and Johnny right on over here. Coming up. Oh, look at that. We still have Mr. Shanks not too far away as well. So let's go. Let's go back to the map and see what's going on right on down below, because we have all these teams right on over here. Let's see, from the sky view right above Modelo's head, you can see Team 13, Oneverse coming out and around the outside, and Akatsuki not too far away as well. Let's see if I can scroll on out before this fight is over. Monster coming right out into the middle, not too far away from Oneverse. Johnny coming up at the top, trying to cover him right down below. Monster right here, trying to get those shots over onto Oneverse down in the trolls. They're trying to be the trolls down below. Let's go. Let's see. It's getting all sticky. We still have, it does sound like Oneverse is going and rotating up and around, coming right up and over by where Johnny is up at the top. Let's see Johnny taking those shots right on down onto Oneverse. And let's see, Vamp Sky's in a fight. Let's see what's going on over here. Max Split taking over most of the golf course, and Sky Esports coming in right on top of them. Our zone's getting ready to pop, and look at this. They are all right on down below. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Obito as he's pulling right up and over here onto Max Split. Max Split right at the top. So let's see what's going to happen next. I'll go ahead and put the map back up so that you guys can see where the next zone is going to pop. because we have 30 seconds. Ichigo right on the edge, going right up and over, trying to get those angles down onto the golf course. And I do think that Max Split has moved on out of the golf course. Max Split going all the way over to the compound just to the north of school now. So let's go. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Feisty OP coming right up and in onto the death zone. Feisty OP, one of tonight's top fraggers, able to get some of those shots right on and knocks onto the death zone. And we do have a Katsuki over on this edge. It looks like they pushed up onto the gas station over where One Verse was. So Katsuki, I think they came out over on that. And we still have 6 teams in this, guys. And our zone is from Roz to Pachinki. We got the school and the golf course all right in there. So Score. Look at Score Esports coming in with 9 eliminations. Now let's go over and check out what happened over here at the gas station. We do have all 4 of them just trying to get healed back up after the fight with One Verse. And now we got Mr. Shanks right over here. I'm not sure what Mr. Shanks was doing. I thought he was keeping an eye on Sky Esport or Katsuki in that fight, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like he's just kind of hanging out. We still have the 5 teams. We have Sky Esports, Max Split out here. Let's check in on Pinda Boy. Pinda Boy going right on along, right through the golf course, trying to figure out where everyone is. We have Sky Esports not too far away from them. Let's figure out where Sky Esports is on the map. Right on over here. Ichigo is still right over on the top of the golf course, keeping it all freshly trimmed for the putts. Alright, we do have a solo from Vamp, Young Vamp, and he is right over at the recall center. Oh, Ichigo finding Max Split vehicles, trying to get those tires popped, guys. And the Katsuki coming up and around over by Death Island. Let's hope that they don't get found on Death Island by Vamp Sky, because Vamp Skies is right on over there. Let's head over here because we do have a couple of them. We have a duo for Young Vamp Life as the Katsuki is getting ready to come right in and across Death Island. Let's see what's going on with Reaper as Reaper is getting ready to come right on through. It looks like Johnny is in the lead. Let's see what Johnny does as he goes driving right on past Vamp Sky, and here they come. Johnny stopping right here at this duo. So now we got, let's go. Let's see what's going to happen next. We have Vamp Skies throwing those nades. We got Vamp Plux right over here. And look at this. Here comes Score Esports coming up and behind. Let's go. No. Score Esports coming into this third party from Feisty OP is right across the way. We got a Katsuki right here. And it looks like Feist and more Madness is across the way, taking these shots right on to Katsuki. We still have, oh, Mira's been knocked. And so now it's just up to Monster. Monster is the last one, still standing for Katsuki from the third party. Coming in from Score Esports. Monster trying to keep an eye. Look at this. Here comes Young Vamp Life coming up and around. Monster throwing that nade right up and over. Monster gets the one knocked, but there they go. But now here comes Feisty OP coming right up and in onto that fight. Feisty up to 5 eliminations already. And look at this. Feisty has the P90. Coming right up and in onto this duo right over here. And look, oh, he does get some damage right when he jumps right across in front of that window. And now Feisty getting ready to throw that nade right into the garage. And now Skies is down to about 20 HP. And here comes the Molly. Woo, and the nade from Madness coming right up and over. And we still have Plux coming up and around. Here comes the rest of them from Score Esports. Right down below, you can see from the top, and there goes Young Vamp Life. We have Score Esports up to 14 total eliminations. All right, guys, and now we have the top 3 teams. We have Score coming in from the Watertown North area. They are going to run right into Max Split and then Sky Esports. Ichigo watching it all unfold. So let's stay with Feist OP. And I will go ahead and put this map up down below so that you can see how this is all going to play on out. So there you go, guys. Tell me who you think is going to win this last match. Will it be Score, who is just on fire at the moment? Will it be Max Split? Because Max Split does have a bounty on them. They put a bounty on Pitless. Pitless has a $10 bounty on him. So whoever manages to find Pitless will be getting an extra $10, or Pitless may end up walking it on home with $10 extra in his pocket, and Mr. Shanks gets found by Kiddo. So let's go, Kiddo, Sakido, there we go. And let's go, coming on down and through. Let's see what's gonna happen next. The Score still coming up and in. Ichigo still keeping an eye right over the top of it. And let's go over to Score. Feisty OP up to 5 eliminations. It is just Feisty and Madness now. The dynamic duo up to 9 eliminations together, but there's right across, and it looks like Max Split is now coming right up and in onto where Score Esports are right on down below. Let's go. And then we got Sky Esports, everybody pushing up and into Watertown right on over here. Feisty OP at the top of that burning building trying to, ooh, Max Binda boy. And I think that was Feisty OP that just got, Pitless gets taken down and out. Feisty OP. I think Feisty OP found him. So now it is just Feisty OP. Feisty OP against the duo from, or the trio from Sky Esports. And here comes Sky Esports. So we got Feisty OP. Let's switch on over to, let's check in on who is Obito. Obito up to 4 eliminations, already coming up and in. Oh, that is not what I meant to do, guys. I meant to get Feisty over here. There you guys go. Feisty OP finding Obito. Ichigo. Oh, oh, that was quick and painful. Live stream, get that off. There we go. Sorry about that mix up. Sky Esports coming in first with 12 eliminations. Let's see, 4, 8, 10, 11. There we go. I can count. 11 eliminations. Score Esports coming in. Look at Feisty with 10 eliminations by himself. Score Esports coming in second with 17 eliminations. Max Split coming in third with 6 eliminations. G Tap 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, and 16. Going all out. Feisty OP playing for Score Esports tonight. 10 eliminations, 1,417 damage. And guys, we're going to have the live scores coming right up. So hang in there with me for just a minute. Alright guys, here they are, the unofficial live scores for tonight's $100 Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims. Coming in first, Score Esports was 67 total points. Darkside Knights coming in with 60 total points. And Sky Esports coming in third with 35 total points. Now remember guys, those are the unofficial live scores. So guys, click the link up above and you'll be able to see the real results if they're changed at all. I want to thank everyone, Region 8 and myself. We want to thank you for coming out, supporting Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims and me. We truly appreciate your support. Please hit the like, please subscribe if you haven't already, and stay safe everyone. Happy holiday weekend for those of you in the US, and I will see you soon. Good night everyone.